Well, this video is gonna be reaction and description of Welcome to Demon School Iruma Kun, episode 21. The reaction is not going to commence. Okay, so this title was very curious. It is the finale, sadly enough, which it's fair, I guess, episode 21. What is it gonna tease? Yeah, age 14. Yes. We know that. Narrator. Almost everything being from Kalego, the best sensei. Oh? Is this a flashback episode? Oh yeah, that. Oh. Okay, so we're going back here. Wow. Wait, this is after the date? Because of the things that Quara and Alice had. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah. 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 Best sensei! Yeah. Malicious indeed. Oh, I like him. I really do. That's the greatest ending. Second year, are we gonna get some magical training? But are we also gonna get a tease like the last season? Why are they showing this over and over again? It doesn't matter, probably. Oh, he's in the carriage. Oh, shopping. I'm hoping that it's similar to a specific episode of another anime where they went shopping. Detection warding was this? Okay. The one who rules the underworld. Oh, that makes sense. That's nice. This is the finale though. I really wanted to tease something. I don't want just a wholesome episode. Is he the one that rules the underworld? Because we know that there's 3 people. Hahaha. Indeed. Wait, Kurumu has as well, right? But it negates only 49% of her abilities, I believe. What? Wow. Oh, the cover? Oh. No. No. Oi. Oh, opera. Iruma is already pushing it. Although I really wish he did use Kalego's help more often. Oh. Oh my goodness, this... Oh, I hate going and buying books for school. It's awful, it really is. Anyway. Yeah, more spells, more opportunities to use them. Oh, I'm so excited. Weight adjustment. Oh? Oh yeah, he did use it well. Oh. Oh, you can fly with it, eh? Oh, practicing magic? Why? Why couldn't we be in this season? Ah, okay, he was shoplifting. Okay. Yeah, why hasn't he? Yeah, okay, this episode I'm loving it already. Oh my goodness, yes, another familiar? Mogrin! It lives underground, but it loves snuggling in quotes too. Magical pets! Oh! Infinite Lollipop? Oh, this is gonna be a... I'm so excited. So many exciting things were mentioned in this episode. I can't wait for season 3 already. Don't Noragami this, please. A conversation? Yeah. Sullivan, what is your plan for him? Opera mentioned something. Okay. Yep. Oh. Yes. Interesting. Very interesting. Wanna go? Okay. The 13 crowns. Okay. Okay. Sullivan in his youth. The missing demon king. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Created. Oh. Okay. Right. How long were you thinking? Huh? Oh. Right. Yeah, I'm curious too. No, I do not. Oh, okay, cool. Good run. 13. Oh, characters? Right. Whoa! Wait, what? Huh? I know these two. Okay. I know 4 of them. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh? Yes. He's in charge of everything. Right. Oh, this music. I like it. Right. Right. Yep, they will dig away through it. Yeah? Wow. Yeah? Alright, this sounds epic. Thank you for the information! Right. Oh. Yeah, he was a nice person. Yeah. Right. Yep. Iruma Street. Of course. Yeah. Oh, this look. Yeah, I would love to see that too. Yeah. Please, Iruma, please. Please, have the ambition. Oh, this episode. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. What? What? Come on. Oh, I love the music. How would it look like? Come on. I assume you're not gonna make the choice right now, but someday. Okay. They didn't ruin the moment. Okay, I don't need any more teases. This alone to me is enough. This episode already makes me too hype. If it adds some sort of cliffhanger, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. No. Yeah. I'm excited too. The Demon King Prophecy Scroll. Oh. Oh. Foreign Realm. Are you gonna realize it? No way. Iruma is not an idiot, but I don't think he would. Oh, I love how quiet it is. Right. Oh? Yeah, I wonder too. Oh? Ali-san. Ali? Wow. Ali. Ali, stop. Huh? Wow. Yikes. Right. What? Huh? Okay. Right. Why do you have so many things? I really hope he says I want to become the Demon King by the end of this. I do. I do so badly. I mean, I don't need it because I think he's already thinking about it, but still. Oh? Yes. It is. And it's gonna be over at the end of the episode, yeah. Oh, this song! It's never gonna get old, is it? Nope. Never. After credit scene. Okay. Come on, it's gonna be something hype, right? Is it gonna lead me on something hype? Huh? What? Oh! It is. Why? Ah, okay. That's exciting. Yeah? Oh! No! They look pretty cool, by the way. They look very cool. But why? Why? I can talk for an hour after this episode. I can. This season was such an improvement over season 1. It really was in personal opinion. And season 3 sounds like it's gonna be better. So, I really love the canon explanation to why the demon world is the way it is. And it also puts some interesting stakes, doesn't it? Whenever Sullivan was explaining that the Demon King is not just someone that rules over most of the demon world. He's just the netherworld itself. I just adore the explanation where there's 2 paths and obviously right left and he says go straight and they just dig a new path. And yeah, I just really adore that. I actually do. It just shows you how important that position truly is and how Iruma is gonna achieve it. And no, I really want to see something after Iruma achieves it though. I want the story to continue a little bit because Unlike most stories where a main character wants to become a leader of some kind, this one didn't start with Iruma wanting to become the Demon King. I would say this is the first episode ever where he has shown interest in that. Which, yeah, I can talk about that too. Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk vast about Iruma's interest in becoming the Demon King and just general things there. But let's talk a little bit, I guess, about the very, very ending, the after credit scene, where they, I think, so this last episode didn't have Evo Iruma cliffhanger of the last season, but it had many small things that hyped me up for the future. The last, the end of season one had one ginormous thing that made me super excited. This one has many small things and one big one with Hiruma becoming Demon King stuff. Okay, doesn't matter. That's the last one. But yeah, as a whole, a very enjoyable finale. I'm super happy about it. I'm just very excited about the next season. I really, really am. But hey, we saw a cool new magic item which Kurumo is also using, which is the glasses, and it completely masks who you are. And that just proves that Kurumo is insanely broken with her ability to be super cute and adored by everyone, because I think she said that 51% of her power still comes out, so it doesn't block it completely, so yeah. It is what it is. We're gonna see more of the other students, obviously, at the start of the next one, where they're all gonna try to get to the 4th rank. Apparently, that is the rank that you need to be... my goodness. That is the rank you need to achieve or you'll be thrown out of the Royal One. So I understand why they're doing that. It's precisely because apparently only the true Demon King that was the very best was actually a student there. And oh my goodness, so many things to say about him in this episode. But anyway, I understand why they all need to grind in order to get to that level. I think they said that they need to do it before the start of the 2nd year, right? And they showed a little flash of Iruma, Alice, and Valak in some interesting outfits. You see, if it wasn't, if this anime wasn't what it was, I'm just looking at the outfits. I would think that it's almost as if they're outfits that are made to fight. I mean, Alice actually looks completely normal. I mean, yeah, I guess he has the ponytail. I guess. See, he sometimes has it, but anyway. I'm just looking at the outfits and I really... And I'm actually impressed with Quara's outfit. I actually like it. I mean, I can show the picture. You know, it doesn't matter. The important thing is, even though Quara looks pretty cool, and Alice always looks cool. He just does. But yeah, Quara... I'm still shocked. I just look at like... Is it Quara's sister? No, it probably is Quara. She just looks very good in that picture. She really does. But besides the point... The very important thing, the most important thing that immediately caught my attention is Iruma having a bow and having a dark arrow. And you see, I don't know how you can interpret this in any other way other than, are they gonna learn some offensive magic? Because there was the foreshadowing thing and mentioning that some magical abilities, oh my goodness, so much happened in this episode. Okay, I have a lot of things to say, So yeah, it was mentioned that obviously enough, the first year is kind of a tutorial into everything, and you don't learn any offensive magic. More utility than anything else with the creating of fire. There's also the weight adjustment thing, which Sullivan demonstrated later that even spells that are not generally used for combat can be used amazingly when it comes to, I guess, what is it? I mean, just utility spells can be used offensively as well. Where he actually controlled the weight and made some guy fly and then swamped him on the ground. And he said that Hiruma can also learn to fly. And yeah, I just love that because just getting more of the power system, magic system, makes me so excited. In a way, I am so happy that it was said that the first year, pretty much nothing more than a tutorial. This was just the very beginning. And I adored it. I really, really loved it. So to talk over the last picture that was shown, the very last, where the 3 main characters kind of were shown, Quara, Iruma, and Alice. Yeah, okay, Quara, now that I looked at it again, she seemed like she had little weapons that were living and everything, and we know her power was her to create objects, so yeah, I'm starting to believe that we're actually gonna have a season where we're gonna have comical episodes in which they might actually fight and use magic more often. I'll be honest, you can be completely comical and still have fights. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't. And come on, this is a shonen anime. I want a fight, at least every other episode or so. At least every third episode. Obviously enough, I'm not gonna go in season 3 expecting it. You know what, no. No, I'm gonna go expecting it a little bit at least, because I went into season 2 expecting a serious arc, and I got blown away. It destroyed my expectations, and I expected a better arc, but it ended up being so much better. But yeah, now that we saw this with maybe potential of the second year actually learning how to fight, some new costumes, and as I said, I actually really liked the new outfits. And I'm pretty positive these new outfits will be for battles specifically, so yeah, I'm just super excited about that. And all of the things I've been talking about have been just the very, very ending, the last minute. Let's talk about the Demon King position and the one who just rules everything. So yeah, I actually had to switch the frame because looking at the new outfits actually got me super hype. It really did. I was saying things like, this end credit scene didn't excite me as much as the last one, but no, actually it's a lie. I think I'm more excited about this one than the last one because uh, I just... because I've wanted more fights. I've wanted more of the magical system. And that's the thing. I don't even need more fights. I mean, I do. I actually desperately need more fighting because seeing fighting in this anime is so much more entertaining. That is, I've said it so many times, I'm gonna say it again. The fact that this is a mostly comedy show makes the serious moments, makes the tense moments that much more valuable and impressionable because they're that rare. So yeah, obviously I found want this to turn into Dragon Ball Z or so on and so forth. I don't want to fight every third episode. I don't actually not every single episode and training every single episode. That's not needed. But I just want slightly more. I think that the progression of this anime has been great, where season 1 definitely did an introduction, and season 2 introduced everything else that needed to introduce, so that now we can truly get into the story and start leveling up to the Demon King position, which, as I mentioned a little bit, is not just being the leader of the demon world. You're the god of this world if you become the Demon King. You decide everything, and your decisions are just final. Yeah, just saying that. Yeah, I just love, as I said, I love Sullivan mentioning that you're not just the ruler of the demon world, you're the demon world itself. And that's just so great, it really is. And I really do like this Demon King and the little information we did get about him. It's curious that they have built him up as much as they did, and we still haven't really seen him much other than this episode. But he was definitely fun. He really seemed like he was just a fun person. And to talk about the 13 crowns a little bit, so we know the three strongest people, which Sullivan is one of them, and the two old people who have grandchildren too. We've seen them before. But so Alice's mother, yeah, she's one of the 13 crowns. All of a sudden, I think I understand why Alice is as impressive as he. 13 crowns? How many classmates does Iruma have? Very curious thing to think about, isn't it? Very curious indeed. Why do I have the feeling that if I go back to the 13 crowns, I'm gonna recognize even more characters? I'm positive I am, so I'm not gonna. Another thing we definitely noticed though is the guy that actually wants to bring back the evil ways of the demon world, and if he actually is able to become the Demon King, he will be able to do that. So obviously he is the true antagonist of the story for now, and I love that it was confirmed. I think, okay, here's how I think it is. Kiryu is definitely gonna be the final boss of this story. But the current biggest bad of the story, the end villain, kinda. No, I mean I said it. I mean, how can I say this? It's kind of difficult. I mean, I would say that Kiryu is the very, very end game of this anime. The actual serious arc where Iruma has to fight and maybe even take the wife of Kiryu or something like that. But till that point, the one that's going to pull all the strings is always, the older brother of Sabrok, who is part of the 13 Crowns. I thought that maybe he was just part of a prominent family, but no. He actually is that important. He's one of the 13 most powerful demons in the world. So that is curious. It really, really is. And I really wonder where it's gonna go with that. But yeah, I just adore the moment whenever Iruma and Sullivan had a little conversation and Sullivan was... It's kind of interesting that Sullivan is slightly nudging Iruma into the idea of becoming the Demon King. You see, he didn't actually taught him to do that, and he didn't have... I mean, I won't say he doesn't have the expectations for him to do that, because I truly believe that he wants that. And I believe that Opera knows that too. That's why he said things like, I understand why you chose him. So I'm pretty positive Sullivan might have taken Iruma as his grandson for some ulterior motives, such as making him the Demon King. But he's gonna do it in a good way, where he's not gonna force him into that position. At least for now. I just think it's gonna be interesting, and it will be definitely a fun conflict to have whenever Iruma learns the truth that his grandpa didn't choose him only because he wanted a grandson. He chose him because he wants him to become the next Demon King. And obviously, that's gonna feel a little bit like a betrayal. But hey, till that happens, it was very cool of Iruma to actually stop for a second, look at this world and wonder, huh, if I remade this world in my image, how would it look? And I adore this so much. I really love ambitious main characters. But from Iruma, those words mean so much more, specifically because I know that he started from nothing. To me, this is so incredible that Iruma literally started from a character that was nothing. He was the embodiment of the character of the cinnamon roll jokes, memes of shonen main characters. He really was. And he becomes, and maybe I don't think he's there yet, but just the fact that he is able to seriously have the thought of him becoming, pretty much say what you like, but it is just the god of this world. So, yeah, and it is as arrogant and anything as you would like to call it, but it is exactly that. So, it makes me super excited. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I mean, I told you, I can literally talk for hours, but I think the animation was also good. I didn't even mention that, but the animation was also pretty much spot on. Seeing Ali at the very end, uh, I think his full name was Alec Wright, right? The ring of Iruma. And also, to mention also real quickly, Iruma reading the little thing of him making a lot of blood packs and healing all of demonkind. Yeah, this prophecy is definitely talking about him. But you see, this is one of those times whenever a prophecy... I don't really like normally prophecies in anime. They annoy me. They kind of do. I won't explain why here. But specifically for this one, it actually doesn't really ruin anything. Like, not even remotely. Precisely because of the way that Iruma is. And, yeah, honestly, I just don't know. I just don't know. It was great. It really was. This season was definitely an improvement. And it sounds as if season 3 is gonna be even better. And I don't have much to say except that I'm just incredibly excited for it. I really am. I can talk more about the interesting world building we got, just the character development that Iruma showed, and just everything else. But hey, I've already made this discussion longer than usual, so there's a video there, subscribe to my channel there, and I hope you enjoyed this season as much as I did.